Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Now, I've been talking to myself for the last 18 minutes. This app, I love it. I do. I love it. I love it. But I've been talking to myself for the last 18 minutes. I was live in a parallel universe. You guys just didn't see me. It is true. It is true. And I've been reading all the comments there. But anyway, rather belatedly live, say 25 minutes, we're going to be reviewing some news in regards to a youngster. There was a youngster who got recognised for his work away from Arsenal, another Arsenal player. And also some injury news as such. Injury news? We spoke about these CBs, not CB radios, but these CB centre backs. Injuries. Are they going to be playing? Are they not going to be playing? Are they? I'm not sure. I've got no idea. I've got no idea. And there's some other news kind of sandwiched in between that there on this repeat of the Monday early evening show. See you in a few seconds. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. So I've been talking to myself for the last 19 minutes. I kid you not. I pressed the go live button, went live, and I was talking, did the news segments. I was thinking, hang a minute, but there's no one in the live chat. So I looked on YouTube and it said, yeah, I could see all the people in the live chat, but it said I hadn't gone live yet. I've been talking to myself for the last 19, 20 minutes. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What you guys need to do now, like it says there, is to subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. Subscribe, please. Please. Anyway, first off the bat, an American phrase as such. I've been reading some conflictive news in regards to the CBs, Ben White and Gabriel. Now, speaking ahead of the trip to St. James's Park, Arteta said he would have answers today, i.e. yesterday, regarding the fitness of defensive pair Benjamin White and Gabriel Magalhães. With that said, judging by the training pictures, it could be safe to assume that it's probably touch and go because neither of them was spotted at training session. Or the likes of the majority of the squad who all trained. According to The Guardian, here comes the conflicting news. According to The Guardian, Ben White is expected to start for the Gunners tonight after he was deemed fit enough to come off the bench in their clash, deemed not fit, sorry, in the North London derby. Rob Holding, as of course we know, is suspended for Arsenal after he was sent off in the North London derby, so he will not be available. Yeah, I've got no idea. I think what it probably is, we're going to wait until, not we, but he's going to wait until the last minute to do a fitness test for these two CBs. I think it would be a massive risk to play Ben White, start him off, because those of you who know about playing football or play football, being fit and match fit are completely two different things. I think he might feature, but I can't see Ben White playing 90 minutes. I can't see it. But then again, anything goes with Arsenal. Anything goes with Arsenal. The other news, some really heartwarming news I've got to say in regard to this youngster here. Arsenal loanee William Saliba wins League One Young Player of the Award after a fine season with Olympique Marseille. William Saliba has, provided a timely reminder to Arsenal of his growing abilities after being named as League One Young Player of the Year. Now, the centre-back 21 has excelled during a season-long loan stint at Olympique Marseille, an ever-present defensive rock for Jorge Sampaoli's side, making 51 appearances across all competitions. Now, Saliba was recognised for his fine efforts across the 2021-22 campaign at the latest trophies. And Olympique Marseille do want to retain his services. Now, Sampaoli says, in relation to his situation at the club, I hope that there is a possibility for us to retain a player like him who knows the team. But I don't know if it depends on Olympique Marseille, William, or Arsenal. I don't know the possibilities in that case. I can only give you my opinion, if my opinion is worth anything. But for William Saliba, I will probably say to him, he's better off staying where he is, to be honest. Would you concur? Saliba should stay at Olympique Marseille. The guy made his international debut in the senior squad for France. Just been named Young Player of the Season. Anyway. William Roberts. Well done, my son. Well done. Keep it up. What else was there? Was there anything else I was going to talk about? Ben White, William Stanley, and that was it. There's just 2 new segments there, and there's a frigging fly. I just swatted it away, and it's come back. It's just fallen on the floor. Yeah. The frigging fly. Sorry about that, people. Fly. Hate flies. Right, so we did a poll in regards to the game today. The game today, yes, we're playing against Newcastle. Yeah, the Magpies. Anyway, it always seems like all the games are crucial, important games. Crucial and important games. How can that be so? All the games are crucial, important games. Anyway, let's go into the poll. The poll of the polls. So the poll was the prediction for today's game. You can still go into the platform, look out for the community tab, and you see all the voting we've done over the last 3.5 years. But on this particular one, Newcastle versus Arsenal, choose only one. 856 votes, and the fly is just the fly. That's 4 times I hit it, but I'm not hitting it hard enough. 856 votes, 10 comments and 29 likes. The numbers have fallen as so. So 7% of you believe it's going to be a draw. 15% of you believe it's going to be a win for Newcastle. And 78% of you, I had to look down, 78% of you believe it's going to be a win for Arsenal. I'll give you my prediction at the end of this show. It's supposed to be a short show. As long as I get the cooking done before the missus comes home. Yeah. All right. So I'll tell you so very, very quickly. Is it a joke? It's just anecdote. Well, anyway, so I work in a private school. And the teacher's teaching, I'm supporting, I'm mentoring, I'm TAing. Well, actually, we're not called we're called learning support assistants. Anyway, so one of the boys, again, quite talkative, funny fellow. These children are only 7 years of age. That's a friggin' fly. So he says, I live in the same street as Mikel Arteta. I said, well, I feel sorry for you. And he looked at me like, but what are you talking about? You support Arsenal. Mr. Alex. Mr. Alex, what are you talking about? I said, I'm sorry. I mean, please accept my condolences. That was naughty of me. That was very, very naughty. Right, so what I was going to do, I am going to go into live chat now. Get this and see. Let's see who's here. Right. Okay. All right. So I've missed the majority of the comments. I just don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Just here talking to myself for like 19 minutes. Say, okay, but there's no live comments coming through. I looked on my phone. It said you're not live. I said, but I pressed the button. Anyway. Nasa King. I'm not sure why you've got angry faces for. Well, what's going on? Anyway, Lynn understands. Says, bless you. Thank you for that. You can't see me. We can't see you, mate. You can't see me? Of course you can see me. I was under the impression that they traveled to Newcastle. Well, that's what I said. It's to me, it's conflicting news. Are they playing or not playing? Anyway. Lynn Simpson, the game is in Geordie land. It is in Geordie land. Geordie land. Maybe Ben White will play the first half, or maybe he'll play the second half. I don't know. Maybe. Do you think Saliba would have got the award if he had stayed in the Premier League as there is more competition? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. With all the things he had suffered, the loss of his mother, and there was that precarious video that he did there, and then being loaned out 3 times. They say things happen for a reason, and I don't think that he would have been named Young Player of the Year. I mean, you'd probably say the more competition with his Gunner mates, Arsenal mates. Yeah. DWTT is in the house. Hello all, hello to you. Give Saliba Arsenal Player of the Year. But still not sure why Nathan King has got that angry face. What's wrong? What's wrong? If it's because I haven't read your comment, well, I haven't seen it. Can't see it. I haven't seen it. I'm a Geordie and I was born just near James Park. However, the Newcastle passion is not the same as it was. It's funny because there was a previous contributor and he lives near Newcastle. He says that the passion, the Toon Army. But anyway, you'd know better than I would anyway, wouldn't you? So Saka been nominated for Premier League Player of the Season award and Premier League Young Player of the Season award as well. That would be miraculous if he got it, really. There comes a point that confidence becomes a weakness, and Arteta has done laps. Do you know what I'm going to try and do? Let me see if I can capture some of the comments that I missed. Let's see if it will allow me to go back and see, because I do want to try and give everyone a chance. Although I won't be able to put it up on the screen because, again, I can't see any of the previous comments. So all I can do is just read it from my mobile phone again. So it still says waiting for Canon Voice. What are you talking about? Anyway, let's have a look. Right, so all right, okay, so I can read it from here, but I can't see it on the screen there. So these were the comments which came in before I went live. 25 past 5, or 23 minutes after the hour of 5 p.m. So Lynn said, this is Lynn's first comment in the live chat, and she said, I watched a video of Conte when he was at Chelsea. He was criticising Spurs and Arsenal, saying that they could only get substandard managers. Now, fast forward, he's at Spurs. John says, come on, you roaring Gunners. Sorry about this. Just put this quickly remind you guys that William Saliba was voted Young Player of the Season in the French League. So congratulations to him. Well done. And also, we're still waiting. I'm waiting for some news in regards to the CBs. Benjamin White and Gabriel Magalhães. There's just too much conflicting news coming out, whether they're going to be featuring or not featuring come game time later on this evening. And it is an 8 p.m. kickoff. Right, so I'm just reading these comments that came up live. Again, I was talking to myself for like 19 minutes. And I pressed the live button. I did. Anyway. Lynn says, come on, you Gunners, checking the ref. And last time he ref Newcastle. 7 yellow cards were to Newcastle. Colin says, so my question is very simple. Since Unai's 5th was such a bottle job, according to some, what will 5th be for Mikel Arteta? John Nagiza says, Lynn Simpson, he's probably got cards with Arsenal on them. And Colin says, how about check the first 3 games this season? Or Southampton, Brighton and Palace just recently. Stop with the refs, really. Lynn says, John, personally, Emery had a much more experienced team. So for the age of this team, they have done very well, especially being the youngest in the Premier League. And then she follows up by saying, when we played Brighton, we put goals away. And that first goal should have stood. Colin says Unai had a better team. Is what you're saying? And says, I think so. What do you think? And then Ashley says, hey up, Gooners, rather belatedly. Again, guys, I'm just trying to catch up. There was so many comments that I missed in the beginning there. There's not much I can say or do. All right, go back into this one here. Let's see. Where are we? I remember this one already. Colin says that there comes to a point of confidence becomes a weakness, and Arteta has done laps on that track already now. And Colin, Arteta is learning on the job. His bluff, it's so far. And Static's in the house. He says, hey, Alex, and hey to you as well, my brother. Hope you're keeping well. What I mean is what the players that they are bringing in now, we know it is for the money and not for the badge. Gotcha. I gotcha. I understand it now. So, guys, come on with your predictions. What's your prediction for the game tonight? Game time. It's game time, isn't it? Yeah, my goodness. Newcastle versus Arsenal. Dear me. Come in the live chat and let me know your predictions for the game before I wrap up this one. I'm going live again because I did press a live button. I was there talking to myself for 90 minutes. Thinking, oh yeah. I think, oh, it's a bit strange. There's nobody loves me. There's nobody watching. Anyway. Hey. Let's refresh this page here before we do wrap up this show here. Okay, here we go. Guys, we're just making sure that we are running live and parallel in another parallel universe. On Twitter. Pow! Right, it's done. So come on, guys. Predictions, any questions you want to ask me or talk amongst yourselves if you want. Pull right here. Let's have a look here. Ashley says, using technical issues when the old man's nap went on longer than expected. You're talking about yourself again, Ashley. Cheeky so-and-so. So cheeky. Half penalty for Nketiah and a goal for Emma Smith-Rowe. Is it me or has Emma Smith-Rowe kind of gone off the boil? Has he gone off the boil a little bit? So I'm not very well at the moment. Oh my goodness, I'm currently sick, but I should be better in a day or two. I hope you're well. Well, no, I hope you get better, bro. Get well soon. Yeah, so everyone say hello to Static, man. Everyone says hello, Static. Hello, Static. Get better, man. Get better. Get well. Sambo, good evening, everyone. I think we'll all know after the first 10 minutes. I'm still yet to give my prediction, and it might upset a lot of people. 8 likes, hit the likes button, says Static. Nice shot, Alex. Yeah. Well, I was rushing back. It was supposed to be a Canon project, but I thought, I've got to do a short show anyway because I've got to do the cooking and tidying up before my wife gets home. And I changed the coding, which probably explained why something happened. I changed the title, changed the thumbnail, and that's it's going to be a short show anyway. And what happens? I've been going for like almost 45 minutes. The so-called short show. But yeah, so the reason is, I come straight from work, and but thank you for that, bro. Thank you. We lost our first 3 games, so now to lose our last 3. Oh my goodness. All right, I give you my prediction. I'm going for either a 1-1 or a 2-2. A 1-1 or a 2-2. Take it down to the wire. Sunday, yeah, against Everton. And I've got to say, my brother and myself, we are debating whether we're going to be outside the Emirates, not just recording, but going live on the final game, home game of the season. So look out for that. If we do, I still got to speak to my brother because ideally, I would like my brother to be interviewing. We have never done live interviews. We've done pre-recorded videos and pre-recorded interviews, but we've never done live interviews. So if we do decide to be at the Emirates come Sunday, come and say hello. You might even feature live and direct on Canon Fire TV. And if you do, please keep it clean, because I don't want to knock anybody out. How dare you swear on Canon Fire TV? How dare you? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My mum wouldn't have that. My mum wouldn't have that. Yeah. My son hurting somebody. How dare my son hurt somebody? Mum, they did it first, Mum. They called me bold. Oh, yeah, I'm bold, aren't I? Colin says 2-2. Yeah, I'm going to go for either 1-1 or 2-2. John's going for 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. That's not enough for top four positions. No, it's not. It's not. In my opinion, if that was Eddie Howe at Bournemouth and we were playing them, there would be more optimism. Do you really think so? I just think. Look at the first 3 games. Okay, yeah, we're playing against Chelsea, Man City. But we couldn't even beat Brentford the first game of the season. We lost against Crystal Palace. So I don't know, man. Then I don't think so. I think there wouldn't be optimism. There'd be anxiety. The people will be anxious. The players will be like on the nerve ends. I don't think so. I don't think so. But it's your opinion. Draw, Alex. So you want Arsenal to depend on that team to drop points? Now, just win, Gunners. No, I understand that, but it's a prediction. I'm giving my prediction. Yeah. Listen, I want Arsenal to win. I wanted them to beat them lot down the road, but they couldn't do it. But actually, I came up with a 2-1 loss for Arsenal anyway. I'm going for a draw, a 2-2 draw. But I understand what you mean. No, of course, we want Arsenal to win, but I'm giving a prediction, Gary. It's a prediction. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal. 2-2. So all these Arteta fans can have 2 sets of referees to whine about. Do you know what defenses are available? No, because I was talking about one of the segments was about the CBs, the centre backs. You know, Benjamin White and Gabriel. Conflicting reports. One report says, it's still touch and go. Another one says, oh no, Ben White is going to play tonight. So you can, right, okay, then it's eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Take your pick. I don't know. Well, one thing's for sure, Rob Holding won't be playing. Rob Holding won't be playing. We have played Bournemouth and beaten them. Eddie Howe this time has had the luxury of an open book, an open checkbook, a bank. Yeah. Eddie Howe, you know what? Forget about the checkbook. Just here's the bank. Take the whole bank. Take whatever you need. That live show will be massive, Alex. Yeah, again, because my brother said to me, what are you doing on Sunday? I said, well, I ain't going to the Emirates. He said, oh, no, I was thinking about going live at the Emirates. And you know what would happen, innit? Old Muggins will be the one doing all the commentating. Because my brother is not, my brother's a little bit shy. When it comes to doing, like, interviewing, I'm just in there. Excuse me, can I interview you? I was wetting my pants the first time we did interviews. And my poor wife, I think, what was it? Austin, was it one of the games? Was in Europe, and it was late. It started to rain, and my poor wife was filming for me. I was thinking, I can't come all this way. We'll come in the rain to the Emirates, only for me to say, actually, no, you know what, Mrs., I don't fancy doing the interviews. I had to do it. I had to do the interviews. And boy, we got some real corkers, to the point where I remember I interviewed a mother and her son and some other people, and they gave me some wonderful interviews. When I got home, listen to it back. I said, there's no sound. There's no sound. There was no sound. I didn't put in the microphone properly. I was gutted, absolutely gutted. So, you know, my brother is not, you know, it's got the gift of the gab, but when it comes to actually talking to people and saying, excuse me, would you, my brother's, yeah, he's a little bit like that. Whereas I'm less green behind the ears. I'm more red and white behind the ears. All right. Let's kind of wrap this one up before we do finish. Then we will beat Everton and Tottenham Rotten. We will go for, and we will have a summer window wine festival about the last two games, forgetting the first 36 games mattered. Carl is in the house. You took your time, didn't you? Must have been very happy with your Liverpool team. Yeah. Big old Lynn Simpson, the Geordie Gooner. Hey! Arteta sold a player to them who I picked might have a point to prove. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing. I don't know whether if Joe Willock's going to be playing. I did receive a message. Someone said, "Oh, but you know, Joe Willock's not going to be playing on Monday night." I was thinking, right, okay, I need to check that out. I need to check it out. Your wives on these podcasts should be given a medal. Oh, yeah, of course, of course. You know, we did a video together. Christmas? I think it was either the Christmas that's just gone or the one before that. We did a video together, and I actually said to my wife live on air, look, you know, I really appreciate your patience, your love, and your understanding. And she said, but you know, Alex, you know, I love you. I was thinking, but no, I understand what you mean. Yeah, and I do appreciate my wife. Um, I'm although it might not seem so, but I'm more measured now with the content, the amount of content I do. I mean, when the pandemic hit the first year, I was going live at least 3 times a day, 3 live shows a day. And back then we were getting like 300, 400, 500. The maximum we got was like 650 views on one evening show, but we were averaging like 400 or 500 views at any one time. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm starting my show and the numbers will go up. So, but now I'm more measured, although it might not seem so. You know, I mean, I try and do the shows when my wife is not here because I don't want to clash with the quality time I want to spend with my wife. But yeah, of course, you know, yeah, I do appreciate my wife, and I love my wife. I love her. You know, but a medal, if I gave my wife a medal, Lynn, that would not be enough. That would not be enough for my wife. But point taken. If Chelsea lose all their games, Arsenal and Spurs win their Chelsea. I'm not even looking that far, man. Let's do one game at a time, man. Arteta on loan. You still sticking to by Leeds not going down and Arsenal not getting top four? Carl, yes. It's a straight answer. Yes, I am. Evening, Carl. Is the quad's still on? Quadruple. John, only if Steven Gerrard helps us out. It'd be funny to see what he does. Oops. And look at that. Now my wife is calling me. So you have to bear me a second as I answer the phone as my wife is calling me now. So bear me a second, people. I think she may have called me. Oh no, I thought she called me by accident, but she did really call me. Bear me a second, people. I've got to to end the show very, very quickly. Question: if Everton need to win to avoid relegation, Arsenal need to win for a Champions League. Spot on. Who would win, Alex? I can't answer that question, man. Everton. Is your 24 live stream you talked about doing? Is this your 24-hour live stream? Thank you, Carl. If Liverpool win a quadruple, methinks Carl should do the ice bucket challenge. Why would he want to do the ice bucket challenge if they've won the quadruple? What? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about, geez? Right, okay. I believe I is going to end the show. Yeah, I've got some things to do before the missus arrives home. I've got maybe 20 minutes. Got 20 minutes. I'll tell you what, people. It's been. I feel like I've been in a parallel universe. The first show I did like 18, 19 minutes talking to myself, and I think, there's nobody in the live chat. There's nobody, and it says on my phone that we're waiting to go live. I was thinking, I am live. I had to cancel it and go live again. But anyway. So, people, so that is it. This is like all Arsenal games are all have to win games. Yeah, must win games. Have got to win. Need to win. God dear, bossy verbs. Yeah. Anyway, people. Thank you for joining me on this. It's not much a double header, but a one-side live show here on our channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Canon 4 TV, please. I know I've got some transfer news, and it's funny because actually I've noticed now there's lots more transfer news because we're coming towards the end of the season, isn't it? So I need to limber up and get myself ready for doing transfer news videos every single day. Should be interesting. Anyway, people, enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the game later on this evening. The Magpies versus the Gunners. I'm going for a draw. Until then, I shall bid you farewell from this Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.